All right, today's class for matter and chemical change, we're looking at topic 6, which is chemical compounds. We will be breaking this up into 2 lessons, maybe 3 lessons. The first lesson we'll look at, for example, counting atoms and so on in in compounds. And we're going to focus today on molecular compounds. All right, so elements can combine together to form compounds, and they are held together by chemical bonds. And these chemical bonds are formed when elements, they're going to gain or lose, or they're going to share electrons. So when we have an ionic compound, this is when atoms transfer their electrons to or from other atoms. And a molecular compound is formed when atoms share electrons. And this is also called covalent bond, when they share electrons. So we're going to look at chemical formulas as well as naming. So a chemical formula uses symbols and numbers to represent the composition. So the symbol represents one atom of an element. If there is more than one atom of the element, there's going to be a small number written as a subscript. And recall the law of definite composition, where every pure substance has a fixed and definite composition. For example, water. It always contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. So H2O. There's 2 hydrogens, there is 1 oxygen. Shown here as well. So the symbol for hydrogen is H, capital H. This small subscript here means there's 2 atoms of hydrogen. O is the symbol for the element oxygen. There is no subscript here, but because the O is present, there means there is 1 atom of oxygen. All right, so no subscripts for 1. Here's another example. This is methane. Methane is CH4, so 1 atom of carbon, and then there are 4 atoms of hydrogen. So again, here in the formula, we can see C, no subscript because there is just 1. Hydrogen, there is 4 of them. So represented by that subscript of 4. All right, so what we're looking at here is chemical formulas and counting the atoms. So the example here, first example here we have is sodium chloride. Its chemical formula is NaCl. So the elements in sodium chloride there is sodium and there is chlorine. If you look at the chemical formula, there is 1 atom of sodium and 1 atom of chlorine. There are no subscripts shown here, so you assume that there's 1 of each. The total number of atoms, there are 2. Water is one we've looked at many times. There's 2 hydrogens, there is 1 oxygen. The total number of atoms, there are 3. All right, we're going to pause here. We'll watch this video.